If you love fufu or akpu, I believe you would want to know how it is done or how it is prepared. Hi, my name is Florence Amadi and I'm also known as the Agro-influencer. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how I prepare fufu or akpu. The fufu that I usually purchase from the market most times upsets my stomach. And I also discovered that the procedure used in actually producing it is harmful. I heard that detergent, yes, the detergents that you know, is usually used in the fermentation process of the cassava, and that is really dangerous. So stay with me as I teach you how to prepare your own fufu from the comfort of your home. So after the fresh cassava has been harvested from the farm, it is peeled and soaked in water for about 3 to 5 days until it's completely fermented. It is then sieved with water, placed in a dryer until the water drains out completely, and then you are then left with the cassava pulp. You need to really drain it out till it becomes in this form. So you can see me trying to remove some lumps, and I add a little water though and remove the lumps. Then I'll put it in the nylon because I need to boil it in hot water. I've already set the pot on fire. The water is really hot, so I'll keep doing it this way and keep tying it till I'm completely done with the quantity that I need. So this is me doing that, and I'll keep doing it till I'm completely done. So this is it now. It's completely done. I've tied all of it in this nylon and I'm set to put it straight away. So this is me putting it in the hot water, and it will boil for some time. It's definitely going to boil for some time, let's say for about 10 minutes. After that, I dip it into a big basin filled with water. The reason I pour water into this basin is to help cool it down. It has to be cool before I pound it. I don't want to pound it hot, so I need it to cool down a bit before I start to pound it. So this is me starting to pound it for the first time. I'm going to pound it 2 times, but this is the first pounding. So I'm not going to pound all in the mortar. And please, this kind of mortar is not really the kind of mortar I use. There's a particular kind of mortar that is used, is wider and not as deep as mine, and then the pestle is not as heavy as mine. Mine is actually heavy. I use mine to just pound pepper and other kitchen ingredients. That's what I use it for. So there's a peculiar mortar for this, but I'm just using this because that's what I have. Then I'm adding hot water to this pounding. It helps make the apple moldable. This first time that I'm pounding it, it makes it moldable. Like if it's like after I added the water, you can see how it's forming. They are all joining together and not as looking so rough and all of that. So after I'm done and I guess I've gotten the consistency that I need, I'll tie it again. I'm going to tie it again because I need to boil it again. So I'll tie all of it. I'll tie all of the first one that I pounded, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm going to tie all of it till I am completely done. So after this, you see me flatten it out. The reason I flatten it out is to make it boil faster and not take so much time. Yes, that's the reason I flatten it out. I don't want it to look so roundish and it will be difficult to boil fast. So I'm putting it back into the hot water for it to boil for the second time, and it's going to take about probably 10, 15, 20 minutes before I get what I need. I'm not going to put it on the fire for too long so that it doesn't become soggy. I don't want it to become soggy and so soft. So I've removed it from the fire and I'm pounding it right now for the second time. So while pounding it, I'm just going to add little water so that this pounding is going to be smooth. This process is going to be smooth, because sometimes when you start pounding it, it gets sticky. You understand? It could get sticky. The mortar and the pestle especially gets so sticky, so pounding becomes difficult. It can be so difficult. So adding that little water helps make the process easy. And then sometimes you could dip the pestle into another bowl of cold water, cold or hot water. You know, the choice is yours, and then keep pounding. And then when you see that it's not going as you like, you can still use a spoon, scrape off some bits of the apple that are still on the mortar, and keep pounding, and still do that same process of dipping the pestle into water until you've pounded it so well. And then make sure that there are no lumps and it's smooth. So you can see it's not as difficult as it seems. And I'm done with it. Yes, I'm done. So if you look at it, the apple is looking really nice. It's looking really yummy. The reason I don't really like buying from the market is it's actually not good for me. Most people, I'm not saying everybody, most people use very harmful methods when it comes to fermenting cassava used in making akpu. I heard somewhere that detergent is usually used. So imagine using detergent for what you're going to eat. Definitely, it's going to cause a very serious effect on your system. So since I know how this is done, once in a while, I pound myself and I preserve it for my family use. Even without refrigeration, you know, this can last you for some days, even if you do not refrigerate it. The only thing is that when you need to eat it, you have to warm it so that it will be hot, and then you knead it with cold water with your hand. If you enjoyed watching this video, kindly subscribe to this channel, like, and drop a comment section. And you can share this video with your friends and families, anyone who you think will find this video very interesting, or someone who needs the information in this video. Please kindly share. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on my next video.